Okay, keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
I want to show you my first ever painting.
All right.
Okay. Open your eyes.
Oh, that's a lot of colors and shapes.
So be honest. What do you think?
Well, I like how if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Here, why don't I hold your paintbrush while you call them?
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
You are tuning in to a Goldilocks Productions presentation of the InnerSpeak Soul Adventure Show with Jean Adrienne. Jean Adrienne is the creator of InnerSpeak, a method for clearing karmic and ancestral blocks. She is the author of 4 books and 2 decks of metaphysical clearing and activation cards. Jean offers private sessions in person, via phone, or Skype. Call in now to reserve your spot on the switchboard. The call-in number is 657-383-1895. Enjoy this soul expansion show.
Good afternoon, happy Monday, and welcome to InnerSpeak Soul Adventures. You know, this is one of the most enjoyable times of the week for me. That is getting together with you and being able to share my work, InnerSpeak, with you and help you along your path by giving you readings and clearings to assist you in letting go of the things that are holding you back in any or all areas of your life. I want to start the show off today by sharing a little bit of information about InnerSpeak, what it is, where it came from, and how it actually can help you. So InnerSpeak is a channeled modality. Many years ago, actually it was 2002, I opened a channel very suddenly. It was quite the surprise. I had no earthly idea that I was a channel, or really didn't know the rules around channeling, or even where it came from or what you did. And it wasn't, until maybe almost a year after I received InnerSpeak that it occurred to me to ask, where did this come from? Who are these beings that are sharing with me this tool? Well, basically what happened, as you know, Spirit will clear a way for you when you're supposed to do something. And basically what happened was that the company that I was working for went belly up. And so I was laid off without a job and without any severance or anything like that. And I received this work, and I gotta say it's a real gift. And we're going to use it today. It consists of a deck of cards, and the deck of cards is broken up into 7 individual decks: a red, an orange, a yellow, a green, a blue, an indigo, and a violet. So as you will see as I work with the first caller, how this kind of works, and then we'll talk more about this later. Okay, so my first caller is area code 256. Who am I speaking with?
This is Kimberly Ford. How are you? I'm calling from Georgia.
Hey, Kimberly. Well, how are you today, and how can I help you?
Well, I guess I just want to know how it works. I'm just looking to get out of the career that I'm in right now and a transition to something else. Yeah.
All right, so what we'll do is we're going to clear away the blocks that are keeping you stuck in that career and open the door for you to be able to see more clearly what direction you are ready to walk into. So I work in Surrender to Spirit, so just take a moment, surrender to Spirit, and ask for help.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to pull one of the red cards. The red cards are where you set the block up for yourself. So what's keeping you from moving forward? And the first card I pull says, self-sabotage to avoid transforming. So I pulled another card to get us some more information about why would you do that. And what it says is that you're dealing with an ancestral issue. The ancestor male. It's a female ancestor. Is this on father's side? No, this is on your mother's side of the family. Is this ancestor more than 5 generations back? No. 5, 4, 3, 2. So this is your mother's issue, your grandmother.
Oh,
So
wow.
let's see, is she still alive?
She is.
Okay.
Wow.
So let's see what her higher self wants you to know about what's going on in her life that is keeping her from moving into what she wants. Because I got to believe if you're running her stuff, then she's never been able to achieve, exactly what she wanted in her life. So the orange cards are the setup. And, this is interesting. What it says is that she was betrayed or lied to, and it also says denied infidelity.
Oh, my God.
The yellow cards are soul reaction. This is what that did to your grandmother's soul, but this is also where you connect to your grandmother. This is that point of resonance. So let's see what the yellow card is. Lack of forgiveness blocks resolution. And there's a stuck belief that you're holding that is not your belief, it's your grandmother's belief. And out of a sense of loyalty to you, you believe it too. So the blue cards are the stuck belief cards, and the stuck belief is, I don't deserve. So I'm not sure what your grandmother believes that she doesn't deserve, but you're apparently not believing that you deserve to be able to move into the job you want.
Wow.
So let's clear this. So
Okay.
you're helping you, and you're helping your grandmother. All right. So the green cards are the clearing cards. So I'm going to pull 3 green cards. All right, so what I want you to do is at the level of your higher self, I want you to ask your higher self to connect with your grandmother's higher self and to give her the energetic information that she requires to enable her to forgive whoever it was that betrayed her, lied to her, and was unfaithful to her at some level. So just ask that that be done up high. Your mind doesn't need to be involved in this. This work all happens up high.
Okay.
And you have a blockage in one of your chakras. So let's see where that is. It's in your second chakra, and it's actually on your lower back. It's on the back side of the second chakra. And so there's a shape there. Kimberly, I need you to close your eyes and find the shape that is on the back of you. On your lower back, and I just want you to ask the angels to take it away. This is some block that is your grandmother's, but it's keeping you from being able to create what you want in the world. So I'll be quiet and just ask the angels to take that block away. Excellent. And now I just want you to invite your second chakra to open fully, to release anything that is blocking it, keeping you from being able to create what you want in your life, to heal itself and to balance its energies front and back. And finally, you've got energetic debris inside your body and out in your field, and this energetic debris is the thought forms of your grandmother. It acts like giant mirrors, and it attracts to you people, places, and situations that make you feel like your grandmother felt back when she was betrayed. So I just want you to ask the angels to remove all of these mirrors from your body and from your field. Good job. Okay, and you receive blessings for having the courage to call in today and to do this clearing work. So let's see what your blessings from the angels are. The first one is union and the acceptance of love from yourself, from your family, from a new employer, and from Mother, Father, God. Your second blessing is renewed faith in yourself. And your final blessing is a blessing of courage, courage to follow your heart's command. So it's time to buckle up your boots and allow your heart to lead you in the direction of a new job, a job that will be much more fulfilling for you, a job that you deserve. So it's gratitude that owns every clearing, Kimberly. So just take a moment and give thanks to angels, your teachers, and your guides.
Oh my God, that was wonderful. And can I just share that
Please.
I have a wonderful connection with my grandmother. She's in Alabama, and I always make time to see her. My mother passed away actually 13 years ago, but I make a point to see my grandmother at all times. And I think I'm the only one that knows that my grandmother desired to be a nurse, but my great grandmother told her that she couldn't, that she had to pick cotton and clean house. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I was 16, well, in 7th grade, I always wanted to be a doctor. And my mother told me she didn't believe I could. So that's the connection that we both have. I'm just, wow.
Oh.
All I did was cry when you were talking. I'm sitting over here crying.
So what are you going to do with this information, Kimberly? What are you going to do with this?
I am going to have the courage to apply to school again and lead with my heart this time. That's what I'm doing.
Yes. Thank you.
That's what I'm doing.
Thank you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
thank you.
That's amazing. All right.
This was God. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
It always is God, sweetheart. It always is God. Yeah. That's all there is. Well, you just keep me posted, okay?
I will. I definitely will. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Bye-bye. Okay, my next caller is area code 718. So who am I speaking with? Area code 718.
Hi, this is Katie.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Fantastic. And how can I help you today?
I guess I want to deal with money and a worthiness issue of money. This seems to keep coming up where I want to get paid my value and I want to show my value as well. And I want to get paid what I'm worth or more than what I'm worth, but just not under what I'm worth. Right.
Yeah.
So
all right, so let's go break this glass ceiling around money for you and around worthiness. So just take a moment, surrender to spirit, and ask for help, Katie. All right. So let's see where you created this block around getting paid at least what you're worth. All right, so the source card on this says parallel or future life. So what this means to me is that there's an aspect of you in another dimension that doesn't believe she's worth. And it's bleeding over into you, so you're running the issues of another piece of yourself. You know, we're multidimensional beings, and I don't know how many aspects we have, but my guess is there's probably 144 of us running around in the universe. Each piece of our souls has 144 aspects or more. I don't know, or maybe less. Anyway, so let's see what's going on with this other dimensional aspect of you that's causing this unworthiness. Oh my. What it says is loss of faith in self, others, and God. And then the other card it says is suicide. So this is an aspect of you who lost faith in, I'm going to say herself, I can't really tell if it's male or female aspect, to the point that she gave up and she killed herself rather than going for what it was that she was here to be. What did this do to this piece of your soul? Let's pull a yellow card. And it says your heart has been shut down. Well, if your heart's not open, you can't receive. And there is a stuck belief. So let's see what her stuck belief was, that at some level you're running it. Others are better than me. Here we go. Okay, let's clear this. All right, so let me shuffle up these green cards. The green cards are the clearing cards. And I'm going to pull 3. And this one. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to connect with this aspect of your soul. You can ask your angels to bring this piece of your soul to you so that you can connect with her. And I want you to give her a safe space to let her vent, let her release her fear, her shame, her humiliation, her anger. It's rage, actually, her rage at being stuck, at making a mistake, at all of this stuff. And she's just been churning this. And it's been splattering onto you in this dimension. So just let her let it go. And then I want you to take her by the hand in your imagination, and the two of you walk together into Saint Germain's beautiful violet flame of transformation. And just allow everything that is blocking her from moving into the light, and everything that's blocking you from receiving all you deserve, burned away by the violet flame bonfire. And now you've created this barrier around yourself that's blocking you from receiving what you deserve in this lifetime. And partially it's because you've been picking up on this energy of this other being who actually committed suicide. And so there's a piece of you that's receiving this energetic flow that if I really get what I deserve, it's not going to be good. It's going to be punishment rather than gift and joy. But you created it, and you've got to let it go, because we let this aspect of yourself be healed. So what I want you to do is I want you just to look out at the edge of your field, and I want you to find the transparent egg that you've surrounded yourself with. It's like a saran wrap egg. And I just want you to take your finger and poke it. And as soon as you touch it from the inside, it's just going to melt. Because you don't need to be protected from anything, and you don't want anything to be blocked from you. You want to be open to receive. Excellent. And you receive blessings for having the courage to do this, for helping this other aspect of yourself to heal, and for having the courage to let go of this protection that's not really serving you. So your blessings are a centeredness and calmness that will enable you to see and accomplish your purpose. Your second blessing is union and the ability to accept love. And, money is just a reflection of love. It's an energy. Okay? And your final blessing is courage. Courage to follow your heart's command. And Katie, it's gratitude that owns every clearing. So just take a moment and give thanks to your angels, to your teachers, and to your guides. And I thank you for calling in today. And just know that as you are ready to receive your worth will flow to you, baby.
Thank you. This was so beautiful. Thank you. This meant so much to me. Thank you so much.
All right, sweetie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, our next caller, area code 864. Who am I speaking with?
Hello.
Area code 8. Hi, there you are. Hi, and who am I speaking with?
This is Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
I was wondering, do you see a new relationship coming into my life?
I do. Actually, I do. And this relationship is sort of, I want to say 6 months. I know that's probably not what you want to hear. But the reason why it's out there is because you sort of pushed it away. And so let's clear whatever it is that's causing you some sort of fear or trepidation around a new relationship that you may not be aware of, so that you can stop pushing it away and actually pull it to you. So just take a moment, surrender to spirit, and ask for help. Okay, so let's see where you came up with this fear thing around relationships. So this is a past life thing. So you were a woman and you lived a lifetime in Egypt. And this lifetime is 1700 BC. This is old. Very, very old. So let's see what happened to you in 1700 BC in Egypt that has caused you some sort of fear around relationships. So I'm going to pull 2 of the orange cards. And what it says is abuse of power and punished for another's misdeeds. So this was in a relationship where your partner abused his power and he punished you for his own issues. I mean, he basically took his stuff out on you, and it wasn't pretty. All right, and let's see what this did to you at the soul level, because this is where you're connected to this old lifetime. It says your ability to be in relationship has been disrupted. Okay. And there's a stuck belief. And we need to know what that stuck belief is. I can't have what I want. All right. So let's clear this. Okay, Catherine, I'm going to pull 3 of the green cards. And we will just do what they say. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to go back to ancient Egypt, 1750 BC. I want you to find this woman that was you, that was in an abusive relationship. And when you find her, I want you to ask her, what can I do to help you? Just connect heart to heart with her and ask her at the heart level what you can do to help her. So this is a fragment of your soul that is actually stuck back in ancient Egypt. You know, when she made her transition, she didn't go to the light. I think maybe because she was afraid that if she did, it would be worse there than where she was. You know, I'm sure that her belief systems were way different than what our belief systems are today, or most of them anyway. But what I want you to do is I want you to help her to release her fear. And she's got a lot of fear about moving forward on her path. And so what I would like you to do is I would like you to hold out a basket for her and let her place all of her fear in this basket that you're holding. It's kind of made out of reeds. And just hold this basket for her and let her just place her fear piece by piece, rock by rock, it looks like rocks, into the basket. Okay. And when she has no more rocks, when the fear is all gone, then I want you to turn, and right to your right, Archangel Michael is standing, and he will take that basket of rocks away. He will take all of that fear away. Because that relationship fear is ancient, and it's just in the back of your mind that, oh gosh, if I manifest the relationship that I think I want, it's not going to be a good one because I can't have what I want, because these are all her thoughts. So I want you to put your attention on your heart center. Okay. And I want you to invite your heart center to open and to release all of the wounding that you received in this ancient lifetime that you're still holding in your heart. And just let these old wounds come flowing out of your heart like marbles or like ping pong balls, and just flow out and just bounce away, all these wounds. And invite your heart center to heal itself so that your heart is healed and it's fully open. And invite your heart center to balance its energies, its yin and yang energies, so that it's ready to receive love. Beautiful. And you receive blessings from the angels for having the courage to call in and do this work today, Catherine. So let's see what your blessings are. I'm going to pull 3 of the violet cards. Well, the first one I pull is union, and the ability to accept love from a partner, from yourself, from spirit, from your family. The second blessing is release from overwhelm. And the final blessing is the return of your authority, your power, and your confidence, which was taken away from you in that ancient lifetime. And it's gratitude that owns every clearing. So just take a moment now and give angels, your teachers, your guides. Okay, and I just watched as this guy kept moving forward, and now he's maybe 3.5 months out. So use this time over the next few months to really develop your own love of yourself. I would suggest that you work with yourself with the mantra, I am self-love.
Okay.
And work with that every day and just ask that the vibration of love be activated in your heart center every day. Let your higher self do that for you. And as you do that, then what you will attract will be a relationship who also loves himself.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you so
All right.
much.
You are so welcome. Okay, listeners, so don't have any other callers in queue right now, but if you would like to have a clearing with me, call on in, 657-383-1895, and I'm waiting to hear from you. So I started telling you about InnerSpeak, and when I received this work, it came to me, and I didn't have a job, so I had plenty of time to sit in front of a computer, and I did, and I typed for 3 months. And the complete modality that I received was 144 files of information. And the very last thing that I received was how to access that. And so I was using kinesiology, and that's what I do in my full sessions with people, is I use kinesiology to work through this book and get the pieces of information that the client's higher self wants them to know. Just like the small pieces that we're doing today, the InnerSpeak cards are a very, very small subset of the full work InnerSpeak. So we do have another caller. It's area code 407. So who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Lori. I resonate with the information that you're passing out. Listening to you on my computer until it crashed.
Cool. All right. Well, Lori, how can I help you?
Yeah, I seem to have the same things, a pattern of the same things happening to me. It's been going on now for almost 6 years. Every time I think I'm getting ahead, I'm getting blocked, stopped, and followed, and I have done nothing to merit that other than being true to myself. I'm not dimming my light for anybody, but it's caused a lot of jealousy and a lot of people just that won't leave me alone, stealing what I have.
Wow. Okay, so basically your intentions are kind of turned upside down, so that you don't get what you do want, and what you get is the opposite of what you want, right?
Yeah, I'd agree.
So we need to heal this inversion. All right, so just take a moment, surrender to spirit, and ask for help. And looking at what we need to look at today so that we can locate the source of this inversion, so that we can clear it where it was created. Yeah, so the first card I pulled says overwhelmed by an authority figure. So you keep attracting people who try to overwhelm you. And, interesting. And so the next card I pulled says Veil of Death. So you're a medium, aren't you? You see dead people.
I don't, but I hear things. I don't see anybody.
Okay,
I just hear a lot and smell a lot.
Okay. I should have said you receive information. Yeah, you receive information from the other side of the veil. Okay. And so part of what this is doing is that because you're not able to assist these disembodied souls, and they just want help. You know, I think that's what's caused your intentions to become inverted. It's almost kind of like, what is the movie that had, I'm drawing a blank on it right now. The guy where he says, I see dead people. And it was just Sixth Sense. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you know, and all they wanted from him was help. And there's another one that's just really kind of amazing. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's called Ghost Town. And that's Ricky Gervais. And he played, it's a comedy, sort of, but it ends up being quite a beautiful story. He plays a dentist who goes to have a colonoscopy, and he's a jerk. He's a major jerk. And so when he went for the colonoscopy, he wanted to have a general anesthesia, and the people at the hospital said, no, we don't do that. You know, you don't need that. We'll just give you these medicines or whatever, you know. And he says, no, you're not going to do anything to me unless I have a general anesthesia. So they did the general anesthesia, and he died on the table during during the colonoscopy. But they were able to revive him, and they didn't tell him, you know, and they just wanted him out of there, you know, because he was a jerk and, you know, whatever. So he walks out of the hospital, and immediately he begins to see dead people. And as soon as they realize he can see them, they start following him around. They start stalking him. They start bugging him. They create situations like what you're going through to get his attention. And he doesn't want to help. You know, he's like, leave me alone, go away. And, you know, of course, they can walk through walls and, you know, whatever. And all they wanted was resolution of something that had gone wrong in their lifetime. And they just wanted that fixed, whatever that was. And I'm not going to tell you the rest of it because you need to see the movie. And it's an amazing movie. You can get it on Netflix. All right. So this soul who's trying to communicate with you to get closure is a male. So let's see what's going on with this soul, because you're going to help it right now, and this is going to turn all this around. Okay, so this man was betrayed, he was lied to, and he was punished for something he didn't do. And I'm going to go the yellow card, which is what did this do to his soul, because this is where you're connected to him. This is where you're in resonance with this man. And it said, your instincts and self-worth have been wounded. For you, it's an inversion. For him, he made bad choices. He had no self-worth. And somehow or another, that ended up in his demise. But yet he is stuck. He didn't go to the light. And there's a stuck belief. It's his, not yours. And I am separate. I'm separate from others, separate from God. So let's clear this for this soul, and it will clear it for you so that you can begin to move forward and create what you want in your life and not what you don't want. All right, I'm going to pull 3 of the green cards.
Can you ask him if his name is Ray?
I'm sorry?
Can you ask him if his name is Ray?
Yes, it is. So this is someone you know.
Oh, very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do, I want you to call in an angel. The angel's name is Stamera. And I want you to send Stamera to Ray. And I want you to allow Stamera to help him to forgive. He needs to forgive whoever it was that punished him for something he didn't do. He needs to, whoever it was that betrayed him, he needs to forgive, because that's, this lack of forgiveness is what has him stuck, where he can't get to the other side. And so he knew that you could help him. So that's why you're on the phone here with me today. But let Samara go to Ray and let Samara help him to do this forgiveness work.
Okay, how do I do that? Do I just call it out?
Just call it. Just in your. You don't even have to say it out loud. In your intention, set the intention that the beautiful angel Stamera, the angel of forgiveness, goes to your friend Ray, wherever he is, and helps him to forgive. And just, that's all you have to do. Just think it.
It's
you're
Stamera or Stamera?
Stamera, Stamera, Stamera.
Stamera. I'll say it out loud because I really want it to resonate. Ray, you know who you are. You know who you are to me. And it's time to let go. And your work here is done. Let me go on with my work. Whatever it is that you need to do, you have a big job over there. And I want to send Samira to your aid to help you. I have a lot of things left to do. I would like to join you, but it's not my time, and don't pull me down with you. It's not fair. One unfairness is not justified by another. You understand that, don't you? And I'm sending Samira to help you gauge through this, and I'm asking you from my heart, leave me be and go on your way. You're forgiven for what you did to me.
And you know what? I want you to add to that, Ray. I know who you are. I know what you are. I know how you serve.
Ray, I know who you are. I know what you are. I know how you serve. And even though I'm not on the other side of the veil, I see things the way you do. I see things very differently than people do on this side. So please stop pulling me down. Let me continue my work because I've got a lot of things to do on this side.
Yeah. So you've got energetic debris inside your body and out in your field that is what's attracting to you people, places, and situations that make you feel like he felt. The stuff looks like mirrors. So what I want you to do is I want you to ask the angels to remove all the mirrors that are inside your body and out in your field.
Angels, please, I'm asking you in all humility, remove all the mirrors that are reflected inside and outside, any DNA, any debris connecting me to any of these things at a cellular level. Cleanse me and clear me, angels, Jophiel, Raphael, Ariel, Shamuel, Zapkiel, Josephiel, Ariel, Metatron, Michael, Emmanuel, everyone who needs to come. I invoke the violet flame. Please help me. Humility, and I accept your help. I give you permission. I give you authority.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so Ray has a message for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to pretend like you're holding up a big sheet of white poster board, and he's got a black magic marker. Let him write a message for you on this piece of poster board. And when he's done writing, then turn it around and read what it says. You don't have to read it out loud unless you want to.
Okay, here goes. Lori, you are free to do what you want to do. I understand. Please forgive me. That's what it says.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So you receive blessings from the angels for having the courage to help him so that he can be free and you are free. Your first blessing is release from overwhelm. Your second blessing is courage to follow your heart's command. And your final blessing is opening to miracles. So, Lori, it's gratitude that owns every clearing. So just take a moment and give thanks to your angels, your teachers, and your guides. And we thank you for having the courage to call in and deal with this.
I have to say this to you. You're the only person that I've called who doesn't blame me and who doesn't make me go round robin in a circle that makes no sense. Because how many times can I be clear thing that I'm doing when I'm not doing anything wrong?
Right, exactly. And now you can own that. Beautiful. That was beautiful. And listeners, you know, if you're listening and you're going through something similar to what Lori's going through, or even what Kimberly or Katie or Catherine have gone through today, you know, if you're listening, you're getting the same healing and clearing that they're receiving as well, because we're all one. You know, we're all aspects of each other. So beautiful. And thank you, Lori, for calling in today.
Are you an angel? I can't find you on Blog Talk Radio anymore. Is this really happening?
This is really happening, sweetheart.
What is your name? I can't find you anymore. My computer crashed.
Oh, no, I'm Jean Adrienne, and this is the Goldilocks Network, and the show is InnerSpeak Soul Adventures, every Monday, 3 o'clock.
Oh, that's a magic hour. You know that, right? Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. So, Tiffany, do I have another caller that's area code 347, or have I already done that one? Hi, area code 347. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, my name is Tamika.
Hi, Tamika. How are you today?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, so how can I help you?
I wanted to know what changes you see coming up for me, or if you want me to get specific, I can.
Yes, please.
Okay, I am not really feeling the career path that I'm on right now, but I don't really know if I'll ever end up on the right one or if anything is going to change anytime soon. So I wanted to know what changes might happen with that, and also with my personal life and love life. It's just, I can't even explain it. It's nothing good going on. So I just wanted to know if any changes with that also.
Okay, so the clearing that we're going to do has to do with clarity, because, Tamika, you don't know what you want. And until you get clear on what you want, darling, you can't create that, because you're the creator of your reality. So you're not really clear on what you want from a romance standpoint, and you're not really in your passion as far as your career is concerned. So let's remove all the blocks to your clarity so that you can get clear and start creating from your heart and not from your head. So just take a moment, surrender to spirit, and ask for help. So let's see where you set up these blocks. Now, the first card I pulled is overwhelmed by an authority figure. And this is from a parallel life. And we talked about that earlier in the show. So there is an aspect of you that is overwhelming you, really trying to run your life, putting you into work situations that are not what you want, but what this other aspect of your soul wants. Same thing with romance. So let's see what the setup is around this other aspect of yourself that's overwhelming you. So the two cards that I pull say abuse of power and denied infidelity. So, there's a literal meaning for this, and there's a metaphor for it as well. So in this person's lifetime, their partner is abusing their power and cheating on them. But what's happening is, at a metaphoric level, is that this aspect of your soul isn't being true to itself. Again, doesn't know what it wants, can't leave the relationship, so for whatever reason, and can't decide what they would do for their career. So you're kind of running somebody else's stuff. Let's look at the soul reaction, because this is what's got you in resonance. What that's doing to this other aspect of your soul is it's creating shame and humiliation. And so I've got to believe that both in your career, there are things that cause you to feel humiliated, and in relationships, the same thing as well. There's a stuck belief. It's not yours. It belongs to this other dimensional aspect of you. And that belief is it's not possible to change. So, and I'm just going to say that I'm going to call this aspect a woman, because I can't really tell whether it's male or female, but basically she's in a relationship with an abusive man who cheats on her, and she can't see any way out. And she doesn't believe that there's any way out, so she just exists. And so you're tending to play in that resonance in relationships instead of just moving on away from a relationship where nothing good's happening. You can end it as a friend and just go on to the next one. Same thing with work. So let's clear this so that it's not overwhelming you, so that you can start to move forward. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to connect heart to heart with this other dimensional aspect of yourself, and I want you to ask her what you can do to help her. And then I want you to take her by the hand and walk with her into the violet flame and allow the violet flame to burn away from her and you everything that is holding you from moving forward and creating what you want in your life. Same thing for her. And then I want you to, in your imagination, I want you to kneel and surrender to Spirit with her. Ask that everything that's binding her and you be cleansed away completely and totally, now and forever. And you receive blessings from the angels for having the courage to deal with this and call in today. Your first blessing is renewed faith in yourself. Your second blessing is courage to follow your heart's command. And the final blessing is the return of your authority, your power, and your confidence. And it's gratitude that owns every clearing. So Tamika, just take a moment and give thanks to your angels, your teachers, and your guides. And so I want you to start journaling, sweetie. I want you to work on two things. It might just be a piece of paper, but it might be two notebooks that you're working in. One of them I want you to call career, and the other one I want you to call love. And I want you to start writing about what it is you really want in a relationship and in a job. And just write and write and write. You know, pick it up tomorrow and work on it some more. You'll think of other things, and just keep working on this. But the very first thing that I want you to write about the relationship, on the relationship one, is it's a man who adores me. He adores me. That's your first step. On your job one, the perfect job for you is a job where they appreciate me. They adore me. They love me. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because once you get clear on that, on your value, both in a relationship and in a job, then you can manifest what you want, because it will match. As within, so without. As above, so below. You'll be able to magnetize to yourself the perfect relationship and the perfect job. The keystone here is that they love you because you love you. It's got to start inside. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, well, I hope that helps. You keep me posted.
Okay, I will.
All right, and thank you for calling in today.
Thank you.
And this has been a great show today. We've had a lot of great callers. We've done a lot of really good work together. So I want to thank all of you who listen in to InnerSpeak Soul Adventures every Monday. And, you know, you can go to my website, jeanadrienne.com, and if you sign up for my newsletter, I'll send you a free gift, and that gift is your free subscription to the online version of these cards that I use every Monday to do clearings. As soon as you opt in, you'll get the link, and you can work on yourself in between. Now, I do suggest that you only do one clearing a day, because this is some pretty powerful work, and you don't want to throw yourself into overwhelm. But, yeah, so go sign up for my newsletter and let me give you your ability to do this kind of clearing for yourself. And I love each and every one of you. And so until next week, remember, people who take responsibility for their lives create the reality they desire. And don't forget, next week is Lori Houston, and will be here with me, and we will be doing tag team work. She'll be doing readings, and I will be doing clearings. So you get double your pleasure, double your fun. So I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye-bye.
now, insurance-minded speeches from Geico.
Hardship. My grandmother would go through it every month to pay her insurance bill. First, she would handwrite a paper check, in cursive. Then, using her own tongue, she would wet a stamp for an envelope. Today, however, we need not weary our hands and tongues. Today, we can pay our Geico bill with the Geico app. Away with hardship, in with bill pay on the Geico app. Thank you.